Welcome to Life Out Here. At Tractor Supply, we have everything you need to make the most of it. With over 1,900 stores near you, our team members are ready to help you get everything for your life out here. Get started at tractorsupply.com.
Hello stock gurus and welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. I'm here in amazing Thailand. Check out the view here. It's just wow. It's beautiful. Today I'm going to be looking at a stock that I bought yesterday. I bought Airbnb. I just finished yoga as well. I recommend doing yoga and just fitness every day. It's very good for your health. We're going to be looking at the stock that I bought, Airbnb. I'm going to go into the technicals, try to predict where it's going to go next for the next few months, the next few weeks, and the next few years. Then we're going to go look into the financials and the news about Airbnb. And I'm going to teach you my method for analyzing stocks, buying stocks, and predicting where they move. If you would like, you can join my 2,000 other students and take the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. The link is in the description and pinned comment, where you learn everything you're about to see here. And I do all of this from my phone. I'm recording this right now from my phone. Amazing phone. I recommend you also get it, Samsung Galaxy Fold Z. So let's jump into the charts. If I can find the pause button. So yesterday we had a pretty nice day in the markets. NEO was up 5.8%, GSAT up 5%, NTLA 4%, and the crypto market's having a big comeback. I'm going to make a video on Bitcoin, mainly because they had this big event yesterday with Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, and the owner of Twitter. But today we're going to be looking at Airbnb. So I'm typing here, I'm using tradingview.com. You can learn how to do this as well, and I teach you how to set it all up in my courses. But this is the charts that you'll see, and this is Airbnb's price movement over time. So it's not that old of a company, actually. I'm going to make my face smaller just so I can use the charts better. So this is Airbnb's charts, its price movement over time. And as you can see, it was it only IPO'd back here. I made videos talking about the IPO, that I was very excited for the IPO of Airbnb, and I IPO'd here in December 2020. It IPO'd at a price of $141. Thank you very much. $141. We went up from 141 to 218. It hit all targets. Then it came crashing down on that big NASDAQ sell-off in April, May. We came down to 132. We bounced, and we've now done a double bottom. As you can see here, it's bounced, and this is why I bought it yesterday. You can see all my live trades. If you would like, you can follow my live trades. The join button is down there on your phone. If you click it and you join, it's $99 a month. You get alerted for my limit orders, targets, reasons for my trades, stop losses, and you see the stocks and cryptos that I buy live in my portfolio. YouTube will pop up and alert you to those stocks and cryptos. So now it's done the double bottom. And with the double bottom, this is a very bullish pattern when it has a double bottom like this. See how it bounced here at 129, then went up back to 149, and then came down and bounced again at 129. And we had a strong bounce off there. It went from 129 to now sitting at 140. So it already did around 7%. And what that also did is the stochastic and the RSI were oversold, and now they've turned up. The squeeze mob is now building pressure, and buying volume came in. So now as everything is looking bullish, the Stock Guru bot is still showing a sell though. It fired a sell here before we dropped from 149 down to 129, and it's still showing sell. It hasn't turned blue yet. You get the Stock Guru bot also in the Stock Guru Master Course, in the links in the description and pinned comment, and I teach you how to install the Stock Guru bot. But everything else is looking bullish. And Airbnb, so the squeeze mob, RSI, stochastic, all looking like buying volume coming in. And it also it followed my yellow dotted lines from the last time I made a video on Airbnb back here on July 8th. I made a video on Airbnb, July 9th, and it did follow the yellow dotted lines. It came from 149 down, bounced off here as I showed, came up again, and then bounced off, but it's already recovered, and it's not looking like it's going down again. In my opinion, it's going to break out of this triangle here. I think it's going to break out early here. It is very possible that it gets rejected off like I originally drew back on the 8th of July. It is possible that we get rejected here and then come back down to 132 and then start moving up. But either way, in my opinion, this is why I bought it, because the RSI and the stochastic and the volume now is showing buys. So that there was two potential paths that I had, this one and this one. So we get rid of the one that failed, and this one is the potential path. But in my opinion, I think we're going to just go straight out of here, and we're going to break out, and we're going to come up to 145, face resistance, bounce off, and then start moving up. Face resistance again at 145, and then break out towards the 149 and 162. And in the long run, I'm very bullish Airbnb. I see the potential for a 10x on Airbnb, everyone. 10x, which is around 1,000%. My targets for Airbnb are 1,000% in the long term. So that would put the price of Airbnb at $1,400 per share. And if we zoom out on the monthly, I can show you where that target is. And that predicted target would be here at the 1,498. That's where I see potentially Airbnb going in the long run. So that's what looks like is going to happen for the next few months. It looks like this is going to be the targets going into September. Breaking out, I believe we're going to break out soon within the next 2 days. Each of these candles is 1 day. We're going to break out soon, and we're going to move up to 145 face rejection, then move up 149 face rejection, then move up. There'll be another target here also where there'll be a resistance. I teach you how to find these resistance and supports also in the course. At 154, I believe there'll be another target. So the yellow tags are my targets. 145 also will be a target for the next few days. And in my opinion, we are going to start moving up, face resistance at 145, bounce off, come down, and then start moving up. So that goes into September. That's my path for September. Let's zoom into the hourly candles now to see what's going to happen for tomorrow's trading day, or today's trading day, Thursday. So we zoom in and we're looking at now hourly candles. Before we were looking at daily candles. Now each of these candles is 1 hour. So the stock guru bot is still showing a sell. Airbnb went into a sell back here on the 11th. The stock guru bot fired a sell. It went from 149 all the way down to 129 and then bounced, and it's still showing a sell, but in my opinion it's going to turn buy soon. The RSI and the stochastic are quite overbought though, so it does have the potential to actually pull back here like I thought to 132, bounce and then come up, because they're not looking like they're breaking up because the RSI and the stochastic are overbought and the volume dropped off. We do have an MA cross, so there's two potential paths here that I see. And I'm going to draw those in. The original one that I put here, that's one path, and a secondary path. And in my opinion, it's almost 50-50, everyone. It looks 50-50 based off the RSI and stochastic being so overbought. Another potential path is we do this. And then we break out going into the beginning of August, and then we start to move up. So it's like, it's either going to break out early today, in today's trading day, and go up. If it confirms a break of 139 and we start moving up, then that will be confirmed and we move to 145. But if we get rejected at 139 and come down, then we're coming back down to 132 and then bouncing around and then moving out in the beginning of August. So that's what's going to happen for today's trading day. In my opinion, I do think we're going to come down actually. I think we're going to come down today, back towards the 132, bounce and then go up in August. But it is a possibility if the RSI and the stochastic turn up and more buying volume comes in that we break out here of 139 and we start moving up today. It's 50-50 in my opinion. Normally it's much more, I can get more accuracy and know which path it's going to take, but here we're getting, it's almost 50-50 split. So let's jump into the news, see if there's any major news about Airbnb, and then go into the fundamentals to see the financials of this company. So now we're in my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. Make sure my name and face matches. James, I have 8,000 followers plus on Twitter. If you followed me since 2009 on Twitter, you're pretty much already rich. But if you're just joining now, the best time to plant a tree 20 years ago. The second best time is today, so you're not missing out. The cryptocurrency master course is now live as well. Check out that crypto course, and I'll show you the stock guru master course later when we do the financials. So this is just things I've shared. This was me predicting Dogecoin at 3 cents. I have a theory Elon is going to do mass wealth redistribution using Doge. That was on the 6th of February. This was Elon Musk, and yesterday Elon Musk says Tesla will likely start accepting Bitcoin again, and this is very bullish news. This was a tweet I said, remember I told you Bitcoin is a must-have? Well, now it's a must-have too. Funny joke. The speakers that talked about Bitcoin today was Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, and Kathy Wood. I'll try to make a video on Bitcoin also. But what we can use Twitter for is we can type in Airbnb, and then we can get Airbnb, and we can get all the major news for Airbnb sorted by the top news, and it's amazing. That's why it's so powerful. I just attempted to reserve an Airbnb. They canceled immediately. Father says Airbnb ate after daughter's death with damage control. Airbnb suspends host for not letting vaccinated couple book a room. So we're trying to find any major news for Airbnb, and it doesn't look like there is any on the news front. Father says it's just talking about the Airbnb. No major news for Airbnb. Airbnb is spending millions of dollars to make nightmares go away. Airbnb covered $250,000 expenses, funeral costs. So just problems that people have had with Airbnb. What we can also do is we can type $ABNB, and then we're going to see any based off the financials. When you put Airbnb $, that means you're looking at the ticker symbol, which I teach you about in my course. Again, links in description, pin comment. Future generations are investing number one. These are the most popular stocks in the UK, millennials and Gen Z investing in. NEO number one, Airbnb number two, Palantir number three, and I own all three of those. If you follow my live trades, you know I've been buying a lot of those. Quite interesting. And I really like Airbnb and NEO for the long term. So no major news for Airbnb that I'm seeing. People are expecting the bottom like I am as well, and it's going to start moving up. I agree. It might come back down to 32, but then it's going to start moving up. So let's go into the financials and look at the fundamental analysis of Airbnb and the revenues of this company. And here is the Stock Guru Mastercourse. You can find it at www.stockguru.us. The link is in description and pin comment. You can read about me. You can follow my social networks. We're nearly at 50,000 subscribers on the channel. If you can hit the subscribe button and the bell, the thumbs up button, I teach you how to invest and invest in crypto stocks, and I teach you my investing strategy. I've been investing for 18 years. This is about me. You can read about me. The Stock Guru Master Course, $333. You can click buy now. Cryptocurrency Master Course also now live. We have the YouTube membership where you follow my live trades. We have a live chat room, which I recommend you join. In that live chat room, there's 16 millionaires, and you can talk to them during market hours. So you have other stock gurus that have taken the courses, and you can talk during market hours and just talk to each other while you're investing. You can read about me and why you should listen to me. And these are some of the reviews from my students. My portfolio just hit over $1 million today, all because of James. I'm in the process of buying a $2 million house. Your course is amazing. Buying a villa in Punta Cana. Bought a Ferrari, following your gains, and you can just see many reviews from my students here on the bottom of the page, and check out that website. Let's jump into the financials now for Airbnb. So now we're in my broker, Charles Schwab, and I really recommend Charles Schwab. They're the biggest broker in the world. If you're international, you do need a $25,000 minimum. If you're not international, if you're American, you don't need that $25,000 minimum, but I do recommend them. They're publicly traded companies, so they're an amazing broker, and this is the broker that I use and that I recommend. I teach you the best brokers for you in your country in the Stock Guru Mastercourse. Airbnb, the ticker ABNB, last price $139. Bid what people are willing to pay for the stock, $139. To ask what people are willing to sell the stock, $139.96. Huge volume coming into Airbnb, 5.2 million shares being traded. It IPO'd at $121, went to $219, came all the way back down, and now it's buying ranges, in my opinion. Volume coming in, huge volume. Trend is your friend, and it's just trending sideways at the moment, but it is recently IPO'd. That's why I like it. Earnings per share, and it IPO'd during COVID, so it's kind of, in my opinion, a huge discount because people were unable to travel and they were unable to make revenues. Minus $16 per share because they got hit during COVID. $82 billion market cap. I believe they will 10x. I believe they have the potential of becoming an 820.
Let the games begin.
What's going on, guys? It's Roger with FunShare Solutions. I want to go ahead and share some good news with you that we have regarding Coinbase Commerce and Dogecoin. Guys, this is news that is going to prove to be really good for the long-term growth of Dogecoin. We're going to go ahead and do a quick analysis on the price action that Dogecoin has been recently showing us. We're going to recap how the overall market did on the day, where we stand overall, and where we're going to be potentially moving next. As always, keeping it very beginner-friendly and very basic for you. If this is your first time on the channel, do me a favor. Please like the video, please subscribe. It really helps us out. I make videos like these every single day, breaking down good stocks to buy, and I like to make beginner friendly videos. I'll leave a link in the description as well that gives you 2 free stocks in your center for Weevil, and deposit $100. Let's go ahead and get right to it, guys. So we had some news here today regarding Coinbase Commerce now accepting Dogecoin on their platform. So Coinbase Commerce is a platform that lets online businesses accept crypto as a form of payment, right? They are currently partnered with Shopify, right? A very, very popular platform for online businesses, and WooCommerce. So online businesses that currently use Coinbase Commerce, right, specifically those with Shopify and WooCommerce, will now be able to accept a Dogecoin as a form of payment. And again, this isn't exactly, a catalyst that today allowed us to push up a couple percents. It's more so just really good for the long-term growth of Dogecoin, as yet it gives it another application use. Right now, yesterday I made a video breaking down that I personally saw Dogecoin showing signs of a downtrend, right? And I was incorrect on that, right? I'm going to own up to that. We ended up pushing up a little bit over 14%, right? When we were sitting down here, I said, hey, we're prone to pull back, but we did have the B word conference. And really, I would say the B word conference itself didn't really act as a positive catalyst as much as, the moments leading up to it is when we pushed up. We didn't really have anything crazy that was said that allowed us to push up aggressively. aggressively. Again, we pushed up 14%, very good. But other than that, we're now showing signs of a correction, right? We're correcting ourselves after pushing up so much within a short period of time, and I expect some consolidation for Dogecoin. And I just wanted to emphasize here something really quick, guys. I'm never going to, sit here and tell you that a single news event, right, a single catalyst is going to prove to be, absolutely revolutionary or game changing or anything like that. Or I'm never going to hype an event, especially because I feel like a lot of false expectations are set at times, right? And that's never what I want to do. So did I somewhat downplay the B word conference? Yes, right. I didn't think it was going to be game changing, as I saw many other content creators, almost advertise it to be, right, where they were like, this is going to send us to the moon or anything like that. I was actually quite bearish, right? And again, I was incorrect in the sense that we ended up pushing up 14%, right? When I said we were showing signs of a downtrend on the technical side, right? On the technical side, that's something that I want to emphasize. On the technical side, we're showing signs of a downtrend. But again, we had something on the fundamental side, which allowed us to push up, but I didn't think it was going to be anything game changing as many other people thought it would, right? And again, we pushed up 14%. Don't get me wrong, a very good gain, but it's not like, game changing for Dogecoin, defining for Dogecoin or anything like that, right? Now, something that I do expect, right, and this is me more so just kind of speculating here, is I would expect a tweet from Elon Musk pretty soon here regarding Dogecoin or Bitcoin, as I can only assume that he probably has some things that, he probably had to say, he probably wanted to say, but he later realized that he didn't get a chance to say or anything like that, right? Usually that's what happens during these interviews or whatever. We have a lot of people that afterwards are like, hey, I should have said this, I should have brought this up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had, some sort of tweet from here very shortly. Again, I'm going to upload this here in a couple hours, and the landscape could change. But overall, we're showing signs of some consolidation and a small correction here for Dogecoin, right? Before we begin to push up, I don't see us continuing to aggressively push up, right? I see more consolidation here, right? Consolidation before we begin to push up. When it comes down to total trading volume, we're sitting at a pretty good amount compared to how we were sitting at a couple of days ago, right? We've quadrupled our buying pressure, which is really good. We're sitting at 4.2 billion, still very low in the big picture. We're sitting at 19 cents. We're up a little bit over 10% on the day for Dogecoin. The overall market is up over 5.5%. Bitcoin up 7%. Ethereum up 9%. Sorry. Now it's very interesting to see that we didn't see a huge. Well, we did see some increase here in buying pressure, but not as high as I expected to see for Bitcoin or Ethereum. I think yesterday we were sitting at 20, what was it, like 23? We're now at 27. Again, a pretty good increase. And again, we have rebounded from yesterday when we ended up making lows of 29,000 for Bitcoin. So not a bad day overall for the overall market, right? Again, Dogecoin currently showing signs of some consolidation and correction before it continues to push up. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we see an increase in buying pressure here relatively soon. And then just kind of, again, small breather here, and then continue to push up. If you guys want more updates on Dogecoin, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all your guys' support. Also, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to join our free private Facebook group. It's called FunTrade Solutions. We have a little bit over 1,000 members. We like to call out good stocks to buy. I like to recap my trades here every single day. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
You're not a dish. You're a man. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive.
That smells really good.
Smells like my guy's cologne.
Okay.
It smells really good, yeah. Really
good?
Sexy. Oh, that smells really good.
I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like, ugh.
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
It's natural. It's kind of like being in a forest.
I would use this on myself.
Way better than like the regular store-bought soap.
I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. So go to drsquatch.com to feel, smell, and shower like this every day. Our soap is handmade here in America. using a process that's been perfected over thousands of years. It's perfect. Big Soap cuts corners and strips out all the sudsy goodness in order to make production cheaper. First, I'm going to have you read our competitors and just go ahead and give that a shot.
Hydrogenated tallow acid, pentaerythritol,
Pentasodium, pentatate.
Your poor balls. All dry, empty, and sad. But not Dr. Squatch. Now go ahead and read Dr. Squatch's all-natural ingredients and tell me what you think of those.
Pine tar extract, pine oil.
Rosemary, cypress.
oatmeal, sand, and orange essential oil.
Sage, lavender essential oils.
Sounds a little bit better. I don't need a chemistry class for this one.
We use a base of olive oil, coconut oil, and shea butter. Then add exfoliants like sea salt and oatmeal and natural scents like citrus and essential oils. We pour this heavenly mixture into a mold where the saponification takes place. This is the cold process, the foreplay of soap making. Here comes the love. Once ready, the soap is hand cut into bars, scent tested, packaged, given a little pep talk, and shipped right to you. You'll feel like our team is made up of strong dads, sensitive lumberjacks, and buff therapists. It is.
But James, I like to get dirty.
Yeah, you do, because you're a man. But don't worry, we've got you. Shampoo every few days for a deep clean, and condition daily to rinse away sweat and grime while hydrating your hair.
But James, this is 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
No, Mike. That's heresy. Using a 2-in-1 is like adding water to whiskey to get hammered and hydrated. Or going on a date wearing pants that unzip in the shorts. You want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar, we've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage, we've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, bay rum, we've got you. But don't take my word for it. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews. Men love our soap because it makes their skin feel less like that and more like this. Smell less like that and more like this. Shower less like that and more like this. We know that real soap makes a difference. And with Dr. Squatch, your skin will be healthier. Just ask the 250,000 men who are already a part of the Squatch Nation.
It feels good, and it smells even better when you put it on your body.
You don't need much, and it spreads real well.
It's definitely got like a constant, like, really smooth lather to it.
Got that nice, silky, smooth, soapy feel.
My skin feels really smooth. Holy cow.
Definitely better than a normal bar soap for sure.
It's time for you to get the right tool for the job, because you're worth it, my friend. We ship it right to your door. And with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, if it's not the best bar of soap you've ever used, it's on us.
I need this.
Give me the soap.
I need this.
See for yourself why thousands of men are switching to Squatch. Go to drsquatch.com to treat your skin to real, natural soap.
What's going on, my don't let me go to fucking sleep motherfuckers? Alright. And I said in the video, like 2 videos back, whatever, that you can sell 3, 5, 7, 8. Guys, okay, only sell 2, 3,000, 5,000, 8,000. You can sell for 25,000. The numbers are there. The devil made trillions on your money. It's there. They climb up when the institute starts to sell off whatever. It's going to be a wild, random, variable event. You know, I'm the one that came up with the brackets, the real price. So calm everything down. I'm just trying to tell you something very simple. I want within my first bracket, the 1,000 to 5,000. Now, a lot of factors are going to come into that. Okay? People are going to be selling off on the top. They sell off on the top. That's going to cause a different type of variables. You know, is it going to go up to 5, 8, drop down 6, 7, whatever? And as time goes along, people are going to not be able to take it emotionally. People are going to tap out. That's just how it is. I'm just telling you the fucking truth of it. That's just how it is. Okay? If you think the devil hasn't been covering positions as well, trust me. If you knew how this all works, they've been locating real shares, taking them from you, covering back and forth, whatever. All the interest is fucking fake. These are synthetics. You don't even own fucking shares. But nonetheless, They can't keep all our buy orders in that repository, in that matrix. They're gonna have to go to the street because transparency is coming in. That's what happens, and there's an audit coming also. So just want to tell you, I still want my brackets. Okay, I want my brackets. I want the thousands. But remember, how many people above us, and when they start selling, what is that gonna create? What I said before. And when you see a couple of 100,000, oh my God, then I'm gonna tell you something. That's gonna test you as an investor. And what you say today, to the moon, until you see your $800,000 going down to 300,000. And that is a fucking reality. So trust me, I'm the one that actually called the real numbers before. And I'll say right now, I'm the king of the fucking reality of this thing. When everybody is like, oh, look at this document. You ever see me hold the fucking document? I don't do that. It's just the fucking street math. They can't continue going forward. People, you know, like I said, you want to do the numbers? I know motherfuckers, God bless them, that they're going to sell at 500 because they're holding X amount of shares. And you know what? They don't want the stress. They got a family. I know some motherfuckers are going, no, I need to hold to at least 5,000. Beautiful. May God be with you. The numbers are there. People will go, you know, DTC, bullshit. Listen, they've made fucking so much money flipping our fucking money in the dark pool, not reporting. You have no idea. That's what I talked about today, that the math put me fucking speechless. You have no idea. So I just wanted to help everybody go to sleep tonight, understanding, yes, this is a monster play. But don't forget, we're up against the, what I believe, the most advanced thinking, forward thinking motherfucker in the street, go devil, and a technology system that even for me right now is like, wow, like that wasn't built by a person. Like they gave a machine, AI, what they wanted. AI gave them back what needed to be done. They built it, and hence Skynet. So be realistic. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm just here telling you, yeah, it can go whoop. It can go beyond anything. It can. But human emotions, the institutes above, that's what we're talking about. So please, remember, I was the guy that was talking about viruses that were coming. And aren't we right now dealing with Delta, Lambda, the fuck is the other one? It was Wuhan, monkey claw. I was the one that said we were gonna come up against them. People are like, these are fun, these are shit. I was the one that said it. Is it a danger to us? No, because they have to still buy back our shares. The price is gonna go up whether they like it or not. Transparency is gonna make the price go up. But they gotta cover. Trust me, they've been covering. They've been covering. Just like people have been washing and rinsing, and this has been a fucking big day trade type thing. This is crazy. I'm not a Reddit person. I mean, at first it was fun, but at the end of the day, that was a long time ago. A lot of things have changed along the line. The money potential is there, but so will a lot of the different variables. You understand? It's like when people get married at first, I love her. 10 years, fucking bitch. It happens. I know, trust me. I know fucking chicks that try to run over their husbands. It happens. So I just wanted to put this out there because I ain't going to sleep. And I want you motherfuckers to do the same thing, because when the number comes and you sell off, that's fine. Everybody feels like, I know my number and I'm not budging. God bless you. But they're motherfuckers that when they see $600,000 hit their bank account and they're, let's say, 62 years old, they're thinking to themselves, what the fuck am I doing this for? Trust me. And with all the nefarious shit, remember, this is the world of the missing button. Don't be stupid. I love you motherfuckers. There's much more money to be made. There's plays that are out there. While you're blinded just with one thing, there's plays that are out there, which is a smaller float. Violent day to 2 day, 3 day trades out there. Okay? There's just that. So with that, I love you motherfuckers. Don't get monkey balls. Go to sleep. Okay? Malai, giant hugs. Who's the realest motherfucker here? When people call me a fucking shell, I'm thinking to myself, I fucking schooled all you motherfuckers. You didn't even know a fucking thing, you fucking super chatters. So, go fuck your mother. Not you motherfuckers, I love all you guys.
Want to find workouts that work on your terms?
Let's get after this right today, Peloton. Let's go.
Live and on-demand classes, all on your schedule, all right at home. The Peloton Bike. Nothing like working out from home. Try classes on the Peloton app, free for 30 days. Terms apply.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, word from our sponsor, definitely check out Moomoo. Link in the description below. Click on it, make a Moomoo brokerage account, deposit $100, and get 2 free stocks. It's literally free money, and they're handing out free stocks. So if you guys are still trying to get some free cash, free stocks, this is the perfect way to do it. If you deposit $5 grand or more, 2 more free stocks brings your total 4 stocks. And a lot of the shares they give out are pretty good, so make sure to check it out. All right, let's get back to AMC, because in this video, we're gonna heavily be talking about the options chain and what's going on, and how I will be predicting a little bit of the AMC price using strictly just the options. Because recently, AMC has been on a pretty wild roller coaster. After dropping from roughly $56, $57 down to roughly $34, AMC was surprisingly strong. In fact, AMC 4 times in a row, it hit $34, and occasionally it did go below that for just quite some time, but every time it hits $34, it automatically rebounds right back up. And because of that, all investors, bulls and bears, actually finally agree on that, hey, AMC, even though as crazy as it is, even though it's a crazy Reddit stock, we kind of know that the floor value is $34, because AMC actually has pretty good fundamentals. And because of these good fundamentals, for example, Adam Aaron actually like having 2 long-term leases. You know, these are really profitable movie theaters. Adam Aaron essentially put in sports into AMC, like the UFC fights. You kind of get the idea. The leadership is pretty good. The company's making a lot of money, and even Wedbush Securities is like, yeah, AMC is actually paying off a lot of their debts, and maybe in the next few years, in my opinion, they probably start handing out dividends, which will actually send the stock flying high. And because of this, we have been seeing some good things about AMC. And so we gotta dive into this and talk about it. Now, make sure you guys check out the private Discord server, guys. Link in the description below. A lot of really amazing options trades, and it's free until August 1st. Don't forget that. All right, so AMC, let's look at some of these crazy options, because you do have a lot of people betting big bucks on AMC, and there's big reasons why. You do have S3 partners. Apparently, these guys are saying that AMC scored a 100 out of 100 chance of a short squeeze, indicating that a short squeeze is coming very soon. Now, S3 Partners is actually pretty popular among the apes, especially how they always talk about the short interest of several stocks, and these guys have been becoming bigger and bigger. And S3 Partners have been getting some coverage, and I guess a lot of the AMC apes really love S3, and I kind of trust what they say. And a lot of the news that they say are pretty trustworthy, and just the mere fact that they're saying 100% of a short squeeze on AMC is pretty incredible. This is one of the most popular analysts among retail traders, and these guys are doing pretty big. Now, also to keep in mind that Refinitiv, if you guys haven't been watching my previous videos, you guys probably have no idea what these guys are. Now, these guys are probably bigger than S3 because they're one of the world's largest providers of financial data, especially in the world of markets. $6 billion in revenue, 40,000 customers, and you kind of get the idea how big Refinitiv is. If you check out Fidelity, you can clearly see several other research groups and institutions are giving AMC neutral or sell orders, meaning that they're pretty bearish or they don't really care too much about AMC. Now, the only guy that's actually given a buy rating is Refinitiv, which is actually pretty unique because Refinitiv is a really massive institution and they probably see something about AMC that's different than other people. So essentially they're like, you know what? I know a bunch of people are pretty bearish on AMC. We are getting pretty bullish on AMC, and that actually gives you a lot of confidence. And we have been seeing more and more analysts giving better ratings for AMC, and that's because the stock is turning around. People aren't just looking for AMC for a quick buck, they're actually looking at what they're doing. The leadership is pretty phenomenal, and because of this phenomenal leadership, now Adam Aaron, okay, as CEO and president of AMC for 5.5 years, he's now one of the guys on the board of directors. It's big, and not just some regular guy. He's now the chairman of the board, as well as CEO and the president. So 3 different titles. And I think this is a perfect position because he's doing a lot of things that are very different. For example, offering free food, amenities to the retail traders, still keeping the hype on the stock, answering the questions of retail traders. And because he knows that AMC stock is heavily controlled by retail traders, he even said that he will stop the votes on the stock dilution because he says that the retail traders are very unpleased about that. That's huge. He's actually listening to the retail traders because he knows that AMC is essentially the people stock. Offering free drinks, free food for all the traders out there, that is incredible. Like, I've never seen this before. Almost feels like AMC is like a cult. Very similar to Tesla, how everyone loves their cars. Very similar to how Apple has a cult. AMC has this weird investing cult that's going on, and people really love it. All right, it's really interesting. And by the way, we have been seeing some really odd options going on. And because I feel like the next few days and even next week, it's going to be pretty bullish because we're not really seeing any sort of a massive open interest for the puts. Now, 2 weeks ago, we saw AMC drop from 57 all the way down to 54. And partly that's because of the FTDs, the failure to delivers, but also partly because of the amount of synthetic short positions being opened up. If you guys don't know what synthetic short positions are, it's essentially selling a call option and buying a put option. And I feel like if you want to know how many synthetic short positions are roughly being opened up, just look at the put options. So next week's options expire next Friday. The put options aren't really that high up. It's only like 70,000 put options versus 100,000 call options, meaning that overwhelmingly majority of people are saying next week will be a really bullish run. If you see really high amount of puts, chances are next week around that area, AMC will probably go down. If you see really high amounts of calls, chances are that next week AMC is going to be pretty green. And if you check out the options essentially expiring tomorrow, you still see an overwhelmingly high amount of calls and decent amount of puts, but because the put options aren't super high, we don't really see that many synthetic short positions. I can't stress, but last week, all right, or I guess 2 weeks ago, there was like over 500,000 put options being opened up. And I had a feeling that it's probably going to be like synthetic short positions. I wasn't really sure, but after reading a bunch of articles and what people had to say on Reddit, I kind of gave in and was like, okay, that does look kind of suspicious. The amount of put options being opened up, it's pretty unique. And not to mention, we are getting a ton of major hedge funds who are actually buying more AMC shares. Of course, not everyone's buying AMC shares, but the majority of them are. For example, some of these smaller hedge funds are actually buying a large amount of shares, you know, 500,000 here, $250,000 there. But sometimes you get some pretty big guys like Cutler Group betting $12.6 million on some calls. Yeah, it's straight up options, not even shares, options. Now, CTC, LLC, these guys are betting some pretty crazy numbers as well, like $200 million in calls and puts. Essentially, they're betting that the stock goes up a ton or it crashes a ton. It really depends on the retail interest. If the retail traders hold for a long time, then the stock will most likely squeeze and go up. If the retail interest goes down, then the stock will absolutely go down. And that's what's happening. This is why Adam Aaron knows that, and he's actually offering a ton of different stuff, amenities, coffee, all that kind of stuff for the retail traders. Because AMC, it could create like this massive community, I guess, and like this family, and a lot of people really seem to enjoy the stock, then AMC actually has a chance to become a pretty stable company. And right now, even after so much, naked shorting, dark pool activity, prices going down, AMC holds pretty strong at $34. And that's pretty amazing. That's because AMC has the fundamentals. It has a lot of cash on hand and it's paying off debt. And I feel like give it 1 or 2 years, we'll probably be seeing a bunch of dividends coming out of AMC and perhaps crypto dividends by blockchain, which will easily let you identify what the shares are real, what the shares are fake, which will cause a massive short squeeze. That's what happened to Overstock stock, $3 to $120, and GameStop is considering giving out a dividend as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below. Make sure you guys check out the private Discord server. A lot of really amazing stuff. Crazy trades, by the way, and offer 24/7 hour supports. Ask any questions, we're here to help. It's pretty awesome. And also check out BlockFi. Link in the description below. Click on it, make a BlockFi account, deposit some money, and give to $250 worth of Bitcoin. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys later. Good luck on AMC. I think the stock is doing pretty well, and see you guys later.
Unprotected machines like this one are ripe for random phishing attacks. If Mom's company had given her the HP Elite Dragonfly with Wolf security, my attack would be dead on arrival.
Yo, what is up, you guys? My name is Benji, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started with this one, make sure to please drop a like on the video if you guys do want to see AMC hit some new all-time highs this week. I'm super excited to announce that we currently have a few more slots open for our exclusive private trading Discord. Inside the Discord, you'll find real-time stock picks from yours truly, see all my trades in real time, and chat with other thousands of investors that are constantly posting plays, trades, and more. We even have multiple millionaire investors in there, which you could pick their brain, ask some questions, etc. So make sure you guys join before we close the server again, because we are only letting in a limited amount of people. Click the second link down below in my description to join. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. We do have some pretty good news here. Now let's first talk about the retail investors and what they've been doing with AMC day after day. Right here we see the orders by Fidelity customers. This shows all the top buys and sells day by day, basically showing you exactly how many buy orders and sell orders for whatever stock it is and how it's ranked upon other stocks. Now, AMC has literally been number 1 or 2 on this list for weeks. I'm not even exaggerating. And what's really strange about this is it doesn't even matter how AMC has been trading. We have seen AMC down 10% plus days. We have seen AMC up 10% plus days. And we have seen AMC trade completely sideways. It doesn't really matter. The Fidelity retail investors are just consistently buying more shares of AMC than they're selling. But what's something that might even be better than retail investors buying AMC shares day after day after day? Well, of course, it's big institutions getting in on the action. And what many investors don't realize is that not every hedge fund, not every single institutional investor is out there shorting companies, trying to drive their share prices to the ground and literally bankrupt companies. There's tons of different funds out there that just invest like anyone else. And you see right here the filing dates of July 21st, which was yesterday. We are seeing more green, which green on this chart shows that it's a newer position that's just been opened. We see 10,000 shares purchased by AE Wealth Management LLC. And again, this filing date is the most recent filing date. I have been speculating that I think that institutions are going to get heavily involved with the action because I do think AMC is really getting close to squeeze. I don't know exactly when, but the stars are aligning, let's just say, and AMC is going to be squeezing soon, in my opinion, at least I hope. We also see 10,000 shares of AMC purchased by Happenowitz Associates Financial Services. And down here, Trainer Capital Management also purchased 4,900 shares. And what's even crazier is if we go a little bit further back on a little bit earlier filing dates. Now, these are from last month around this time. But just to get an idea, guys, there are big funds getting involved with AMC just as much as the retail investors are. And again, not all of the hedge funds out there are trying to short AMC. There are good hedge funds. And of course, there are hedge funds out there that are really looking to capitalize on stocks going down to zero. But there's funds out there like the Invesco Dynamic Leisure and Entertainment ETF that purchased almost 6 million shares of AMC earlier this year, as well as Investico FTSE purchasing 230,000 shares of AMC. BlackRock, we all know BlackRock, 17,000 shares plus of AMC, over 2.7 million shares of AMC purchased earlier this year. Next, guys, we do have a new technical breakdown I want to share with you. It says AMC stock fell by 5.36% as of yesterday, from 43.09 to 40.78. During the day, the stock fluctuated 16.06%, from a day low of 40.11 to a day high of 46.55. The price has fallen 7 out of the last 10 days and is down by 9.52% for this period. Volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign. On the last day, the trading volume fell 8 million shares in total, and 157 million shares were bought and sold for approximately 6.41 billion. Now here's the cool part. Let's see what the analyst thinks AMC is going to be doing in the long term. The stock lies in the lower part of a very wide, strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at 36.26 is broken, it will firstly indicate a slower rate of rising, but may also be an early warning of a trend shift. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 128.43% during the next 3 months with a 90% probability of 82, 83, and 206.57 at the end of the 3-month period. And of course, the trading levels for AMC Fibonacci support and resistant levels. We got 44.94 being the first resistance, 46.46 being the second, and 48.92 being the third. And then on the way down, some support, 40.02, 38.50, and 36.04. So It would be absolutely incredible if AMC could break through this next level of resistance on or before this Friday. I'd be really excited about that. But I also wouldn't be surprised if AMC kind of chills out and trades sideways for a few days after the other day's huge run up. But if you guys want to stay up to date with everything else going on with AMC, make sure to please subscribe to my channel with notifications turned on so you never miss out on a video. I'll be posting videos with all the information you guys need to know right here on my channel. Also, like the video for some good luck. If you guys do want to see AMC hit some all-time highs this week, make sure to please drop a like in the video. And lastly, make sure to join our private Discord server, guys. Link down below in my description, the second link down there. We are going to be closing it and not allowing anyone else to join it very soon here, so join it before it's too late. Thanks as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
What's better than sweating it out with friends in the gym?
It's time to grind, Peloton. Come on.
Working out at home with expert instructors and a community there to motivate you every day. The Peloton Bike. Nothing like working out from home. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more.
Yes, sir. You already know it's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. We're going to jump right into it. So AMC said Wednesday its board has named Chief Executive Adam Aron as chairman of the board. And Adam Aron has been CEO, president over AMC since 2016, guys. So let's go ahead and check out AMC though. We closed the day at about $40.50, guys, after having an amazing comeback on yesterday, running up 24%. We only shed it and gave back about 5% on today. So great day overall, guys. And on today, we hit a high today of $46.50. The low was $40.11. Our expectations for today was to go no lower than when we pulled back. We expected that morning pullback, but instead they gave us the spike up this morning and then let us gradually fade off going into the afternoon and closing, trying to give people, new investors, that scary price to make the price look like it's about to tank hard again, guys. But like I said, I feel this thing is going to, pull back to our expectations that we said that it was going to pull back to today and then get our bounce right back up, guys. And on today, we had expected to go no lower than $39 per share. And the low was $40.11, pretty close. And the high, we expected to run up to around $49. And the high today was $46 plus. So, guys, we didn't get all the way there where we expected to get to, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get there. It's just going to be turbulence along the way, a few pullbacks every time we run up to try and shake the tree and get new investors up out of their shares, every opportunity the market makers get, guys. So tomorrow, we pretty much expecting a nice little pullback in the morning, a little morning panic to around $38, $38. They probably try to dip it even lower than that to around 36. But if it go lower than 38, it's going to be a very, very quick dip. It is going to be eaten up very quickly. As soon as it dip, it's going to spring right back up very, very fast, guys, because people is waiting to get cheap shares of AMC. They seen how we bounced off of $38 on the previous week on that Thursday, from 38 all the way to $49 plus, almost touching 50. And then they seen how we did the next Thursday, pulling all the way back to $30 and bouncing off that, running all the way up to $39.55, both $10 recoveries on the Thursday. So they see how, quickly the shares are being eaten up. They see the potential. Everybody's, AMC is at the top of everybody's radar. AMC got me crying. I'm just playing though, y'all. But AMC is at the top of everybody's radar, guys. You already know we #1. So that's all we really got for you guys this video. Just want to give y'all some expectations and, what to expect on the price action tomorrow. So, if you like these type of updates, all that good stuff, consider joining the family. We post content over here every single day, a few videos throughout the day. Also, don't forget to add your boy on Instagram and get your free stocks in the description down below with Webull, guys. Stay in the pre-market as late as 8 p.m. and getting the pre-market as early as 4 a.m. and stay in the aftermarket as late as 8. So that's all I got for you guys this video. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you.
Guys, there are better ways to get your bush ready for summer.
the brand new Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped.
It's a whole new balls game. Oh.
I must say, this is a sexy beast.
Just look how it shaves. Actually, that's alarmingly bald.
The Lawnmower 4.0 features ceramic blades plus skin-safe technology.
It really is skin-safe technology, like really sweet.
It's waterproof and cordless, so you can take it in the shower.
4K LED light.
So you can see exactly where you're trimming, you don't miss any hairs.
And look at these hard lines.
Is that a piece of Art Deco architecture on my bathroom counter? You're not wrong.
It just fits in those like little folds of your fingers.
Massive fan of the 3.0. This brings back all the best features, then it takes it to the next level.
There's a reason I call this a supercar shaver's voice. New wireless charging system.
Love, love, love the design. You just drop that in and it's gonna go ahead and start charging.
It has an LED indicator light, so it can actually indicate the battery charge level.
This is amazing, guys.
You tap this 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it blinks. Now it's locked.
It won't accidentally turn on in your bag and drain the battery or vibrate, causing an awkward situation.
Ooh. Now these skin-safe ceramic blades are also replaceable, boys. Just snap on, snap off. The 4.0 is the way to go. Every man needs a power drill, a wrench, and a Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0.
Works perfectly. I'm definitely gonna be using this maybe twice a week during the summer.
Fellas, it's time to get back in the game. Shop now at manscaped.com.
Your balls? Well, thank you.
What's going on, my little Wednesday night motherfuckers? I'm gonna do it fast. AMC, I don't know, a minute. We could get into laughing and having some fun later. Okay, look. 1. Price action going forward. They're using the synthetic, they're chopping it down. Okay, no problem. It's not a person, it's a machine. That's what we're battling. Okay, you got share count coming up, end of the month. That's going to shed some light. Those numbers are going to be old because obviously all the nonsense is going out. No big deal. Regulations they're facing, obviously within the 1 month period, is going to cause more transparency. So that's not a good thing. So for everybody going crazy and whatever, that's not the real number. You know the secondary book number. By now you should understand that's going up. If they drop down the price and people buy in, there's more shareholders. That means the secondary book price goes higher. That means that when the time comes for the transparency, which is about a month from now, like September 9th, that's not, I forget what date it is, but in that time frame of August, understand, you're gonna have a climb up, and at a certain point, you're gonna say, okay, this is a price where I'm gonna sell out. Institutes are gonna sell out, you're gonna sell out, people are gonna sell out. I'm tired, I'll take 500, I'll take 800, I'll take 700, I'll take 300, whatever it may be. I want you to take it, I want you to enjoy yourself, I want you to protect yourself. Don't get caught, be happy, we're always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be around, and then we'll talk about how to do other plays. With that, giant love, off to laughing. Mwah. That's it. Calm down. You don't gotta watch anything crazy. Fuck AMC, fuck everything like that. It's all set going forward. That's it. That's how I love you. See? Quick. Remember? It's gonna go like that. You're gonna go like that. You're gonna go like, then you go, and then you're gonna be fucking gone. Relax. AMC's done. You don't gotta watch 50 billion things on DD because it doesn't, fucking thing, okay? You're not a detective. You're an investor, okay? And not for long on this. Boo.
Do you struggle with belly fat and nothing works to get it or keep it off? Then I've got news for you, because no matter how many times you've heard you need to eat less and exercise more, diet and exercise will not work if you have this problem. This problem is a growing silent epidemic. Over 1 million Americans are dealing with it, and I'm talking about an overworked liver. If you have an overworked liver, you'll pile on the pounds of belly fat no matter what you do. That's because your liver is your body's fat-burning furnace. It's essential for fat metabolism. And if your liver is overworked, even if you count every calorie and work out regularly, every effort will not work. But the good news is it doesn't have to be this way. That's because there's a new solution that directly targets your liver's ability to burn fat. It's a weird detox secret ancient healers used to restore liver health 2,500 years ago. And now modern science confirms how it could work to reignite your liver's metabolic furnace so it could burn fat 24/7. This secret takes just 30 seconds in the morning, and it could fire up even the slowest metabolism. I'm going to share everything you need to know about this secret right now. I'm also going to share one of the biggest reasons why you could have an overworked liver. It's a nasty little additive found in thousands of food. In fact, it was probably hidden in something you already ate today. And because your liver is involved in more than 500 essential body functions that keep you healthy, this additive effect on your liver may not only be making you gain weight, it could also be making you feel things like tired, foggy-headed, and, well, just old. That's why this weird detox secret could make you feel healthier, more energetic, and even younger than you have in years. Hi, my name is Dr. Holly Lucille. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor, and I've been featured as a health expert on national programs like The Dr. Oz Show and The Doctors. I've helped many of my patients restore their liver health, and it's truly life-changing, especially when it comes to belly fat. And here's why. Every single thing you eat or drink is handled by your liver. And when your liver is lean and healthy, it metabolizes fat by producing bile. Bile breaks down the fat you eat and it helps get it burned off for energy. That means that when your liver is in top condition, the food you eat will be quickly burned off, just like when you were a teenager and you could eat anything and still stay slim. But the opposite happens when you've got an overworked liver. You can't burn off anything. And in fact, one of the telltale signs and symptoms of an overworked liver is a big belly. And that's just the start. Because if you've noticed your digestion isn't working right, if you have headaches, if you have blood sugar concerns, or many of the other million little mystery symptoms, then these symptoms could be red flag warnings that you need to start supporting your liver now. That's why in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you one of the most powerful science-backed ways to keep your liver healthy and reignite your natural fat burning. But first, how did you end up with an overworked liver? Well, there has never been a time in history that has pushed our livers to the limit like today. As you may know, our livers are under attack from thousands of toxic man-made chemicals. In fact, the Environmental Protection Agency has more than 8,500 chemicals listed on its inventory of substances that fall under the Toxic Substances Control Act. So every day, we breathe in toxins from air pollution, we eat toxins like pesticides, herbicides, and other chemicals in our food, and we even put toxins on our skin with chemical-laden things like sunscreen, bug spray, and shaving cream. But that's not all that's hurting your liver. Not by a long shot. And I'm not talking about alcohol. Of course, alcohol can damage your liver, and anyone who wants to take good care of their liver should limit their alcohol intake. But even if you don't drink a drop of alcohol, there's an invisible liver killer that could be severely damaging your liver right now. And that is sugar. Yes, believe it or not, refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup are both shown to be as damaging to your liver as booze. And sugar can cause problems with your liver even if you're not overweight. Worse, sugar and high fructose corn syrup is hidden in most of the food in your neighborhood grocery stores, your favorite restaurants, and your local deli. A lot of the time, you can't even taste it. And sugar and all of these toxins are basically attacking your liver. So all you need is to detox your liver, right? Wrong. Detox alone isn't enough to recharge your liver's health to full power. That's because there's more going on with your liver than just a pileup of toxins in your body. I call them the 4 pillars of liver health. Of course, detox is one of these pillars, but the other 3 are just as important, and they include pillar number 2, which is age-related inflammation. Pillar number 3, problems with your digestive system, and pillar number 4, a lack of bile production. So pillar number 2, age-related inflammation, weakens your liver. It also can damage your liver function over time. Pillar number 3, your digestive system, that needs to be healthy and working smoothly in order for your liver to be healthy. If there's some other problem with your healthy digestion, it can kick off a domino effect that can hurt your liver. And then there's pillar number 4, bile production. When your liver is healthy, it produces the right amount of bile necessary to break down and use fats and fat-soluble vitamins. And good bile flow is a must for fighting belly fat. Without enough bile, your body simply can't digest the fat you eat, so it piles up on your belly. And good bile flow is also essential for detoxification. Bile helps carry toxins out of your liver to help your body get rid of them. So you need to address all 4 pillars of liver health. But it's hard to find something that works in all 4 ways. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about this 2,500-year-old detox secret. I actually stumbled upon it while doing my research. And the more I found out, the more I knew it was the dreamed of answer for my patients and people like you. This secret has been used for centuries for its potential medicinal properties. The ancient Greeks and Romans prized this rare edible blossom so highly it was reserved for the elite. And in the Middle Ages, this exotic food was considered a treasure available only to royalty. Now, modern research shows how right ancient healers were about this secret power to transform liver health. That's because this secret works on all 4 pillars of liver health, making it the ultimate liver solution. Clinical studies actually show how it detoxifies your body, it cools age-related inflammation, promotes the production of bile, and supports your healthy digestive system. In one randomized double-blind gold standard study, researchers gave 90 people with overworked livers either this liver-boosting secret or a placebo. The people in the study did nothing else. No detoxing, no special diet, no changes to their lifestyle at all. That's why what the researchers saw stunned them. Because in just 2 months, using just this liver recharging secret, the people's liver function improved dramatically. They even saw improvements in their cholesterol levels. And the placebo group saw no improvements at all. So what is this liver recharging secret? Well, it's artichokes. I know, I was shocked too, and skeptical. But it turns out that artichokes are rich in 2 liver-boosting superstar antioxidants, cynarin and silymarin. Scientists believe that cynarin and silymarin are the reason why artichokes can recharge your liver function. And artichokes do more than support all 4 pillars of liver health. Clinical studies show artichokes also protect your liver from damage, working like a shield to keep your liver safe and healthy. But it gets even better, especially if your liver has been suffering, because artichokes could also help your liver regenerate. Yes, completely regenerate. In one study, rats with stressed livers were given artichoke extract twice daily for 2 weeks. And the rats taking artichoke extract actually grew new healthy liver tissue. You see, your liver can regenerate itself. In fact, it's the only organ in your body that can completely rebuild itself. So artichoke extract can help your body grow brand new liver cells. In another study, scientists gave 80 patients with liver problems artichoke extract daily. 8 weeks later, the patients taking artichoke extract saw a remarkable reduction in liver inflammation and reduced fat deposits on their liver. And that's not all. Remember what I told you about the importance of healthy bile production? That's where artichoke extract blows away other liver health nutrients. In a controlled double-blind study published in the Journal of Phytomedicine, researchers gave volunteers a one-time dose of artichoke extract or a placebo. Then they measured the volunteers' bile production over the following hours. But they didn't have to wait long, because in just 30 minutes, the volunteers taking the artichoke extract had a whopping 127% increase in bile production. And after 60 minutes, their bile production shot up even more to a staggering 151.5%. So with just 1 serving of artichoke extract, you can increase your bile flow to a healthy, youthful level that breaks down fats so they don't pile up around your waist. This bile flow also increases your body's ability to use essential fat-soluble vitamins, including A, D, E, and K, so you boost your overall health as well. And this healthy bile flow escorts all those nasty toxins right out of your body, reigniting your liver's fat-burning ability. So you can finally burn away pounds of stubborn fat without starving yourself or doing those endless workouts. It's clear that artichokes are a powerful solution for liver health. But here's the rub. You would have to eat bushels of artichokes to get enough of the liver-boosting nutrients inside of them. Even if you love eating artichokes, who wants to eat that much of them? You'd have to eat artichokes every single meal. Remember, these studies use artichoke extract, not bushels of artichokes. That's how they were able to get such amazing results. But before you run out and buy artichoke extract pills, there's something you need to know. Artichokes are potent, but they're not enough on their own if you're struggling with belly fat. Plus, all of the other little symptoms like digestive misery, memory lapses, and fatigue, remember, if you have these problems, then your liver is probably toxic. So you need a wide variety of proven nutrients to work together in different ways to recharge your liver to full power. Artichoke simply doesn't have all the nutrients your overworked liver needs. That's why I reached out to a group of professional researchers and laboratories here in the United States. It's a group called Pure Health Research. Knowing how many people are suffering from this problem, they started to put together a nutritional formula that combines artichoke extract with other liver recharging nutrients. It's called Liver Health Formula. This Liver Health Formula contains the exact right amount of artichoke extract to start restoring your liver health for maximum fat burning. But it doesn't stop there. In fact, the next ingredient is a liver boosting superstar all by itself. That's why the next ingredient is so exciting. It's a common kitchen spice, and it works like a trick for your overworked liver. I'm talking about turmeric. This spice has been used by ancient healers for 4,500 years, and now modern science shows how powerful this spice really is, especially when it comes to your liver. No doubt you've heard all the buzz about how turmeric can help ease occasional joint pain, boost heart health, support brain health, and so much more. But you probably haven't heard about how it works to supercharge your liver cells. In new research published in the Journal of Phytotherapy Research, the scientists looked at how curcumin, the powerhouse compound in turmeric, boosts liver cells. The scientists found that curcumin protects the cells from toxicity, and toxicity can damage cells. But even more stunning, they found that curcumin can help your body regenerate your liver. So by protecting cells from damage and helping your body rebuild your liver, curcumin is a powerful solution for liver health. And that is not all. As you may know, one of the most amazing things that turmeric does is cool age-related inflammation. And inflammation is the enemy of your healthy liver. Now, hundreds of studies show how well turmeric works to cool the damaging inflammation, protecting your liver from this enemy. And then it gets even better. In another study, researchers gave rats turmeric extract daily for 4 weeks. Then they gave rats toxins that would normally damage their liver. After 4 weeks, they checked the health of the rats' livers. And they were astounded by what they found. The turmeric had worked like a shield to protect the rats' livers from the liver-damaging toxins. There is no doubt turmeric can be your liver's best friend. It protects your liver from toxins, it helps your liver regenerate, and cools damaging age-related inflammation. But all this is only possible if turmeric is absorbed. And it turns out turmeric isn't absorbed very well by the body. That's why they added BioPurine. BioPurine is a plant extract from black pepper. And what it does for turmeric is nothing short of amazing. In one study, researchers gave people a combination of turmeric and BioPurine. And within 45 minutes, the researchers were stunned to see 2,000% increase in turmeric levels in the people taking the combination. So it was beyond obvious that they would include turmeric and BioPurine in the liver health formula, and made sure each serving gives you an effective 300 milligrams of turmeric and 5 milligrams of BioPurine. Now, one of the 4 pillars of liver health is digestion, and this next liver recharger superpower is boosting healthy digestion. It's a root that is closely related to turmeric. It's been used for centuries by ancient healers to treat digestive problems. And in fact, your mom may have given you a drink containing this liver recharger when you had a tummy ache as a kid. You may have guessed it, it's ginger. Studies show how ginger works to reduce nausea and deliver relief from all types of digestive upset. Researchers show that certain enzymes in ginger help the body break up painful gas in your digestive tract, delivering sweet relief. And ginger also supports the essential digestive enzymes, trypsin and pancreatic lipase, to keep your digestion running smoothly. Even better, ginger helps increase movement through your digestive tract to help you go easier. And by supporting your healthy digestion, you take the pressure off your overworked liver. But then it gets even better, because new research shows how ginger helps improve liver function as well, even if your liver is exhausted. In a recent study, researchers gave 44 people with overworked livers either ginger or a placebo. Then they tested their liver function, and the results were jaw-dropping. In just 12 weeks, the people taking ginger saw significant improvements in their liver function markers. Even more remarkable, the people taking ginger also had healthy blood sugar levels and a dramatic improvement in their overall health. So it was a no-brainer to include ginger as the third liver recharger in this new liver health formula. But there is another thing you need if you want to fully recharge your liver and enjoy surging energy, a slim waistline, and clear thinking at any age. That's why they also included a famous close cousin of artichokes, milk thistle. Milk thistle and artichokes are both from the thistle family of plants. What sets milk thistle apart, and the reason why it's considered the king of liver health herbs, is that it's filled with the potent antioxidants. These antioxidants fight free radical damage to your liver, and this is vitally important. Your liver works hard to remove toxins from your body, but in the process of removing these toxins, your liver generates massive amounts of free radicals. Then these free radicals damage your liver cells and fire up age-related inflammation that can further damage your liver. So in the process of getting rid of toxins, your liver actually hurts itself through the release of free radicals. And that is where the powerful antioxidants in milk thistle come to the rescue. These antioxidants neutralize free radicals, making them harmless and sparing your liver. In one study, researchers fed mice an unhealthy fat-laden diet to make them obese and overwork their livers. Then they gave the mice silmarin, one of the potent antioxidants in milk thistle, and after just 18 days, the scientists saw significant improvements in the liver function of these obese mice. Even more stunning, all the mice lost weight without any changes in their diet. And the scientists confirmed that these results were due to silmarin's remarkable ability to fight free radicals and resulting age-related inflammation. But that's just mice. Does milk thistle deliver these kinds of results to actual people? Well, the scientists decided to find out. In a study out of Finland, researchers gave 97 people with overworked livers silmarin or a placebo. And what they found amazed them. Because in just 4 weeks, 100% of the people taking silmarin had significant improved liver function. That's jaw-dropping, a 100% success rate, and in only 4 weeks. So it's clear milk thistle can be a potent liver recharger. In fact, doctors in Germany consider milk thistle the first go-to for people with overworked livers. That's how well milk thistle works. That's why milk thistle is the 4th key ingredient in the new breakthrough liver health formula. Even better, they made sure to use the powerhouse nutrient inside milk thistle shown to work in the clinical studies, silmarin. To make sure your liver gets all of the support it desperately needs, we also included 3 other must-have liver rechargers, including beetroot. Studies show how beets have enzymes and antioxidants that help remove toxins from your body, increase healthy bile flow, and protect your livers from damaging free radicals. Also dandelion. While you may think of dandelion as a pesky weed, it's actually a miracle herb for your liver. Dandelion has been scientifically shown to protect your liver from toxic damage, block fat from accumulating around your liver, and help remove toxins from your body. That's right, with every capsule of liver health formula, you get all of these remarkable liver rechargers. These nutrients work together in perfect concert to help melt away pounds of stubborn belly fat, recharge your natural energy levels, and boost your sharp thinking and quick memory. And Liver Health Formula is the only liver solution I've seen that supports all 4 pillars of liver health and combines these proven liver recharging ingredients. So what are you waiting for? With just 2 easy-to-swallow capsules a day, you could improve your health and life in so many ways. But here's something else you should know. When you recharge your liver with Liver Health Formula, you get even more than a flatter stomach, improved energy, and faster thinking. You also get to enjoy all the other benefits of having a healthy, fully recharged liver. You'll also renew your clear, glowing skin, support your healthy blood sugar levels, reduce occasional headaches, boost your healthy digestion, promote healthy cholesterol and triglycerides, and enjoy a happier mood. That's right, all those benefits in just 2 easy-to-swallow capsules a day. All you need to do is give Liver Health Formula a try and see for yourself. And remember, this formula is brand new. This is the first time it's being released to the public. That's why they are offering you a special introductory offer today. But it's only going to be available at this price for a very limited time, and here's why. When we put the finishing touches on Liver Health Formula, we decided we would charge $150 per bottle. And when you think about all the time we spent into testing and researching, plus finding the highest quality ingredients and the exact right dose, along with how life-changing this formula could be, well, I think you'll agree it would be a bargain at that price. After all, how much is it worth to you to look and feel years, even decades younger? To have more energy than you know what to do with? To watch your stubborn belly fat melt away? To notice your youthful brain power flooding back? Plus all the other anti-aging benefits I've listed. If you're anything like me, you'd pay hundreds and even thousands to enjoy a youthful, vibrant body and mind for the rest of your life. But I know $150 is out of reach for a lot of people, and I want to make Liver Health Formula available to everyone who needs it. So I sat down with the folks at Pure Health Research, and they agreed to bring the price down to $49. Think about it. That's just $1.63 a day. That's less than a small latte, and more than 60% off the regular price. And you can save even more by selecting a 3 or 6 month supply at checkout, which I think is a smart move and costs just $1.10 a day. Let's do it this way. Go ahead and click the button below underneath this video. When you click the button, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page. This checkout page is completely secure because we use an encrypted merchant account with the same high-level security as websites like Walmart and Amazon.com. So you can enjoy peace of mind knowing that your information is 100% safe. And on that secure page, simply tell me where to send your supply of Liver Health Formula. Enter your payment info and I'll handle the rest. When your package arrives, open it and take 2 capsules 20 to 30 minutes before your next meal. Then pay attention, because you're in for a treat. What you'll experience will be subtle at first, and then the results will get more and more obvious. So every day, ask yourself these questions. Are you feeling more energized? Do you feel like you can just keep going all day? Is your belly fat shrinking? Does your stomach feel less bloated? Is your brain fog blowing away? Do you notice your thinking getting sharper? What about other things like clearer skin or a brighter mood? Go ahead and see for yourself. I am certain you're going to love the results. That's why I'm taking all of the risks with the Younger You 100% money back guarantee. Either you're absolutely thrilled with Liver Health Formula and you have a whole year to decide, or you get every penny back. Just send us an email within the next year and you'll get a prompt and courteous refund of every penny you paid. No questions, no hassles. Just a big thank you for giving Liver Health Formula a try. So there's absolutely no risk when you say yes and order today. I think you'll agree. That's as fair as it gets. But there's just one thing you need to know. Because this formula is brand new, we have a very limited supply. So if you leave this page and come back later, I can't promise it will still be available. So be sure to claim yours before it runs out. And there's also something else you'll get when you take action now. Because when you try Liver Health Formula today, I'm also going to give you 2 free bonus ebooks. The first one is called Whip Fast Memory in just 10 minutes a day. Inside, you'll discover easy brain exercises and brain-boosting foods and other simple ways to hold on to your memory as you age. So you can quickly remember people's names, why you walked into a room, and where you put your keys. This ebook is worth $39.95 and it's yours for free. Now the second ebook is also worth $39.95 and it's called The 5-Step Plan for Great Digestion. You'll find out 5 steps that can restore your smooth digestion and finally deliver sweet relief from your digestive discomfort. That's $79.90 in free gifts when you try Liver Health Formula today. And these bonuses are yours to keep whatever you decide. There will be no more further costs or obligation. This way, you risk nothing. But remember, this early bird deal could disappear at any time, so click the button below. Now that you've been presented with your choice, it's time for you to make the right decision. You can continue along with the same path you're on now. You already know how exhausted you are, how frustrated you are with stubborn belly fat, and how embarrassing foggy thinking and forgetfulness can be. And you know these problems will probably stay the same, or even get worse. Or instead of denying yourself, make the decision to test out Liver Health Formula. For less than you'd spend on a latte, you'll get to look and feel years, even decades younger. All you have to do is click the button below and tell me where to send your supply of Liver Health Formula. Remember, when you try this breakthrough today, you will get the biggest savings that will ever be offered. And no matter what you decide, you'll have a full 365 days to try Liver Health Formula for yourself. But because of high demand, supplies are selling out fast. And if you put it off, we may not have any more in stock until we make the next batch. So give Liver Health Formula a try now. You'll be so glad you did. And that's a promise. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dr. Holly Lucille.
Yo, what is up, you guys? My name is Benji and welcome back to another video. Before we get started with this video, if you guys want to see AMC at some new all-time highs this week like I do, make sure to please drop a like on the video. I'm super excited to announce that we currently have a few more slots open for our exclusive private trading Discord. Inside the Discord, you'll find real-time stock picks from yours truly, see all of my trades in real time, and chat with other thousands of investors that are constantly posting plays, trades, and more. We even have multiple millionaire investors in there, which you could pick their brain, ask them questions, etc. So make sure you guys join before we close the server again, because we are only letting in a limited amount of people. Click the second link down below in my description to join. Let's get right into it, guys. We do have to take a look at the option chain for AMC. This week's expiration date, July 23rd. There's been some unusual activity going on as the open interest is beginning very, very high in the call side of things. The 145 strike price is still the number one open interest at 41,456 open interest. This one is currently worth between $2 and $3. But yesterday when AMC popped up and we had that crazy spike, we did see this option contract worth somewhere up around like $10 to $12. So just for some perspective, if you would have purchased 100 contracts of this 145 strike price call on Monday and then held it through yesterday when AMC spiked up, you could have made somewhere between like 500 and 600% return if you would have closed out the call early. And that's exactly why I think a lot of the retail investors as well as institutions are hammering the calls week after week. It's not so much that a lot of the investors don't think that the shares are worth buying. It's just the fact that you can spend a much smaller amount of money on a volatile stock like AMC that currently has very high short interest and a very good squeeze score, and it has proven in the past to go up like crazy on the flip of a dime. So I can totally understand why a lot of the investors keep buying these calls week after week. Although in my opinion, as well as a lot of others on the Reddit, they keep saying to not buy any more options. Citadel pumps the stock by not shorting the stock so much. Apes rush in and buy the price rise. The stoppage is temporary so they can make money off you when they drop the price. It's simple and highly effective to create liquidity. We've heard a lot of the apes criticize those that keep buying the calls week after week. I personally have not bought any AMC calls in a while, although I have to admit to you guys, it's very tempting because I do think AMC has a very good chance of going up in price soon. This one is literally set to squeeze any day now, in my opinion. So buying a call is very tempting, although I should probably just do what's right and just continue to buy shares. But the next top open interest for the calls for this Friday is $40, which this one is in the money. This one also was worth quite a bit more earlier. It has died down a little bit. So we will see where this one's value ends up as of Friday this week. Then we have 50, 45, and 135 as the top open interest for this Friday. For the put sides of things, we have 23,920 open interest on the $30 strike price. This one is valued at around $7 or $8 as of now, and I think by tomorrow it's probably going to be valued at much less. I personally see AMC trading sideways, if not up, before the end of this week. I do not think there is a chance that we are going to see AMC underneath $30 whatsoever. And next, for the volume totals as of today, we are at a 0.49% put to call volume ratio, which is very good. Call volume is very high, 465,512 call volume, and only 228,758 put volume. The open interest total is also looking very bullish. We have a lot more calls than puts. Call open interest total 270,646. Put open interest total 191,249. Put to call open interest ratio 0.71. Next up, let's take a look at the in the money versus out the money for the calls and puts to get an idea of where AMC stands for this Friday's expiration date. We currently have quite a few in the money calls, 57,291 in the money calls. That means that AMC's price right now, the share price, is higher than these option strike prices. Out of the money, still a decent amount too, 213,355. And then in the money puts, there's very, very few because AMC has been trading pretty nicely the last few days overall. 25,667 in the money puts versus quite a few out of the money puts, 165,582. Now, just to glance into the future real quick, let's see what we see moving forward. We do see a lot of open interest on August 20th for whatever reason. We have a lot of out of the money calls for August 20th, as well as a ton of out of the money puts. Overall, the options for AMC are honestly just crazy. There's a lot of open interest already for this next month. But if you guys want to stay up to date with everything else going on with AMC, make sure to please subscribe to my channel with notifications turned on so you never miss out on a video. Also, make sure to please like the video for some good luck for AMC and to help share and spread this video around YouTube. And lastly, if you guys have not already, make sure to go down to my description, the second link down there, and join our exclusive Discord server. We are closing it very soon. We are only accepting a few more members, so make sure to join it today. Thanks as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
How do you keep a workout fresh every day?
Clap it up, Peloton. Let's do this.
By getting everything from endurance rides to restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton Bike. Nothing like working out from home. Try classes on the Peloton app free for 30 days. Terms apply.
In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about how much money short sellers lost yesterday during the rally, right? Also, we're gonna go over some of the data from the short seller data provider. We're gonna see how many shares have been shorted. What is the amount? Is it more or less? And what we can expect for the days ahead. Okay, in this interview, we can go over the data from S3 Partners. S3 Partners told Barron's that estimate 75.8 million AMC shares are sold short. So, from all the shares available for trading, this works out to be 15%. So, 15% of the real shares, right, are sold short. Unfortunately, S3 Partners doesn't have the data about the naked shorts out there. So we're gonna stick to the open market information. But guys, there is something very strange in the report from S3 Partners. According to them, during the last week, there have been some covering, as he estimated shares shorted are down about 4 million over the last week. So according to S3 Partners, during the last week, some of the short sellers cover their positions simply because the shares are less week over week. I mean, this is strange simply because the week before the AMC was trading between $34, $35, $36. Definitely AMC wasn't in uptrend, and I don't know what actually triggered, if this is actually true, if we actually have some of these short sellers covering their positions according to S3 Partners. It's weird because usually they will cover when the stock is in uptrend, when the risk of not being able to provide collateral or bringing back the shares for the brokerages from where they borrow the shares is much higher. In this case, AMC during the last week wasn't outperforming the market. AMC was consolidating at the levels of $35, $36. So again, this is a big surprise for me. And here is the data. Here how much hedge funds actually lost yesterday during the rally. But with the stock up $8.47 on Tuesday, short sellers were down 642 million in mark-to-market losses on Tuesday alone, bringing the year-to-date losses to $3.8 billion. So guys, a small adjustment of the price of $8 and change can get them to lose over $600 million. Think about if the stock price moves with $100, with $1,000, the losses might be uncountable. You might actually see the number on the screen and won't be able to pronounce the real number. I mean guys, this number, these percentages of sold short, again, this is approximate numbers that we're seeing. Don't forget that I have more and more people here on the channel asking, do I own fake shares? Do I own phantom shares in my portfolio? What kind of shares do I have? I believe now we're at the point in which nobody knows what exactly owns. I think we have a day traders who are buying and selling. They don't know what they're buying and selling. If the individual investors, the real apes, and the community is holding more than 80, probably we're close to 90% of the stock out there available for trading, how come the other, 10 or 15% outside are able to drive the stock price at the levels of $10 or $15 on the downtrend for 2 weeks in a row, right? 10% of the shares available for trading are able to move to create a wave on the stock price in downtrend. That's absurd. Quick note, guys. I have some people here using Robinhood. In the comment section, they ask how they can actually turn off stock lending program on Robinhood, because they told me there isn't option about this. If some of you are using Robinhood and if some of you know how to turn off the stock lending program, comment in the comment section. I believe this person will come back for more, right, for more videos, and I hope he will read in the comment section. Tomorrow, we're gonna see tomorrow. Have a peaceful, what is the day? Wednesday night. Subscribe to the channel, check out the second channel, like this video, and come back for more.
Around short term. My guy said he sent me a super chat. He said, can you give your quick thoughts on PRI stock? Let's take a quick look, baby. I got you. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Let's take a look. Oh, wrong thing. PRI. Okay. So sometimes I wonder where you are getting these stocks from, family. Where you getting these stocks from? So right now, let's take a look. So it's in a long downtrend. Slight slow incline on the uptrend. Right now, it is currently sitting on a support. Basically, you can probably get this at 140. I would do like a strike price on this because it's showing strength. It's showing strength. I would probably do like a strike price on this. I would pick it up at like 140 if I saw it there. That would be my first strike, baby. Bow. You know I got you, family. You know I got you. All right, and let's go back. Where we at? Let's go back to where we at. AMC in the chat. Bam. Let's go to our 5-minute chart. We broke under that support. What is that telling me? I might as well throw it away. It's broken. Our next support is the $38 mark, flat, 38 flat. But we want to see it bounce back before that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Here we go. Let's get it. Somebody said, not financial advice, though. That's right. That's right, though. That's what I would personally do. Let's get it. Somebody said, you buying the dips? Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my guy, Kevin. Let's look at CCIV, because I think they still running up today, right? They're doing a little bit. They're having a little bit of a time. Let's check them out. So CCIV came down to 23, 14, and now it's up to about close to 24. So nothing much. Nothing major is happening over here. Now I'll tell you this. CCIV, I really like this in the teens. In the teens. Will it go to the teens? if they start acting right, let me tell you, there's so much potential here with CCIV, but it's just like a family. This thing is like a piece of TNT, right? You could blow up a giant rock and make a tunnel or a road for everybody to drive through with TNT, or you could just do something crazy and blow up something that you shouldn't have blown up, right? There's good that can happen with it. Here we go. CCIV is just like a knife. CCIV is just like a knife. Now, you can use a knife to help prepare Thanksgiving dinner for your family, right? For everybody to come by, right? You use a knife to help you to do that. Or you could go crazy and massacre everybody with that same tool. Now, this is exactly what CCIV is. It's crazy upside potential, crazy downside potential. Because if they flop, if they straight up flop like they've been flopping, this thing is going out of business. But if they even hold on to some of what they said they could do, like this battery, if they show that they have a battery that really can get 400, 500 miles, banger. This thing will go to three digits. If they could start delivering like they said they can, 3 digits. Super high risk, super high reward. All right, somebody said thoughts on Crocs. They had great earnings. Shout out to Crocs. Shout out to those who wear Crocs. I don't know, family. I don't know. Usually, I think this is what you're talking about. I wouldn't get in this one. I would not personally. Just in a day, they went from 118 all the way up to like 140. Yeah, I would stay away. That would feel like chasing to me, if this is what the one that you're talking about. Somebody said CCIV is merging with Lucid. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Somebody said I got CCIV at 23 and change. Listen, let me tell you, CCIV at 23 and change, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But don't treat CCIV like you would treat NEO, like you would treat Tesla, something like that. Don't treat it like that, because it's not. This thing is more close to, like, let's say in terms of risk, AMC is probably at the top in terms of risk versus reward, because obviously we know how Wall Street is getting down. This is the most, in the top 2 most manipulated stocks in the game. Right? We know Wall Street trying to destroy this company because how deep in the hole they are, right? So this is probably the most high risk. But if there was like a super high risk stock, it's like GameStop, super high risk, super high reward, GameStop, AMC, things like that. Now, more mid-tier, CCIV. CCIV is more mid-tier, high risk, high reward. Something like Apple, something like Disney, something like even ChargePoint now, the risk is always risk, but it's really low. It's really low, comparatively speaking. Somebody said, shout out to Crocs. That weird Crocs. You know how we getting down. You know how we getting down. It's Tallahassee, Florida in a building. If you just getting in a building, you got to let us know where you from, baby. Let us know where you from. Let's get it. And let's go. Let's get it. My guy Jay Cardio was in the building. Let's get it. Let's check out SNDL. SNDL. All right. Yeah, so it came down some. That's not bad, but it didn't come down much. It came down like really little. It's consolidating. So honestly, if you wanted to establish a position, it's at a strong support of about 80 cents. 80 cents. If you get into the 70, that's even better. Good entry for ChargePoint. It depends on your time horizon, family. Depends on your time horizon. If you're trying to hold on, shout out to C-Rob. If you're trying to hold on for a long time, you can't lose. You could technically lose, but you probably won't. Yo, y'all killing me on Twitter, yo. Tears in the chat, baby. Tears in the chat. Tears in the chat. Yo, y'all killing me on Twitter. That's funny. Yo. Listen, family, for those of you who are just getting in, I want you to know that this is straight up science that we were just talking about. Now, let's take it a step back. Do you see these giant green candles? During these times, we were putting tears in the chat. We had tears going crazy in the chat, but then we stopped, and then it comes down. But that's how it is. Somebody, Woo Reviews, I feel you. He said, I only want CCIV in the teens, like 17, 18. I agree. I totally agree. I'm so glad somebody just mentioned that. MVIS, Microvision, family. Listen, this thing dropped like a good amount lately or recently. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart. So it came down, right? This thing was all the way up to like 18, and now it's like 14. If I see this go down to like closer to 10, this is a good time to get in and make some money. To get in and make some money on that. But it's dropping. It came down from 15.30 all the way down to about 14.30. Just about dropped like $1. So this thing is down 5% on a day. Microvision, banger. Microvision is a banger, but this is a banger swing trade. This is a banger swing trade. Like you get in, you get out, you get in, you get out. All right, and now let's check out again. Somebody said, oh yeah, family, they said that the Robin Hood, ticker symbol HOOD, they said that this is coming out on July 29th. July 29th, if you're interested in that. Somebody said, look at Crowd is running. Family, I've been telling y'all about CrowdStrike for a bit. This is a banger. This is a banger. Absolute banger. But this is another long-term hold. You know why this is a banger, CrowdStrike? Because there are so many scammers. There are so many scammers. So something like CrowdStrike, if you're looking to establish a large position in a company that's not really all the way fully developed out yet, but they're getting there, this is it. This is it. They've been around for a bit, but I mean, like, they're not like an Apple yet. They're not like a Microsoft or something like that. They still growing, like kind of like a Neo. This is kind of like a Neo, but for cybersecurity. So you got to think, this thing is going to be a banger, and they're probably going to 5X. Probably going to 5X. Not tomorrow. Probably even better than that, because cybersecurity is crazy. You see all of these scams and all these things going on. Banger. Absolute banger. Does that mean you need to chase it right now? No. This thing is a banger long term. Here we go. Now, okay, let's see this. Let's take a look at Disney. I want Disney to come down to 172. And if it does, then I'm willing to pick up even more shares and leaps. What I mean by leaps, a long-term option, long-term call option. So for my people who don't understand what that means, let's take a look. Let's go back to the basics. Let's take it all the way back to the basics of how do you feel about the Hood IPO? It's up in the air. A lot of people hate it, but a lot of large institutions are probably in love with that type of thing. So they might load all the way up, and it might just balance out. So people are trying to buy puts on that, then guess what? It might not work. It could work, but it's up in the air. It's a 50-50. Personally, though, I know a lot of people, retail investors in particular, are not feeling that. They're not feeling that at all. So here we go. Option. Let's take it back to the beginning, baby. Let's take it back. So if I wanted to get an option on Disney, this is how I'm looking at it. If it came down to the 172, which has been a strong support in the past, especially 169, but 172, I will get a leaps option, which means I will buy this basically for like 2022, right? What do I mean by that? I will go to options, and if you buy a call option, family, we're talking about buying calls versus buying leaps. Buying calls, versus buying puts. And then, if you buy a call option, you're basically betting that the stock is going to go up. So think of it like this. Whenever you see a stock come down, like for example, Disney, at this point it was 186 up here. It dropped all the way down to 172, right? So you had a chance to basically make money on the way down. But let's talk about it here. It's 172 right here on the bottom, and then it goes up to 178. So you had a chance. If you picked up one stock, you had a chance to make $6, right? But if you picked up an option on it, and you wanted to see from 172 all the way to 178, how much money you would have made on this, for example, and let's just go back to the options, and let's say we got a call like this. You go look at Delta. Delta is one of the Greeks. You look at Delta right here, and you look for the option. I'm looking at the 175. Delta is telling me $56. So basically, if this thing went up $1, I would have made $56 on my option play, rather than just making that $1 or even $8 or $6, however many dollars it went. Now, this is for every single dollar move. So if you add Delta and Gamma, this will tell you what happened if it went up $2. So then you would have made what? Almost $70, just about what, $69? Yeah, almost $70 you would have made if it went up $2, family. You would have made $69 more than that first $50 you made. So if it went up $2, you would have made $100 and something immediately. So imagine if it went from 72 all the way up to 78, 172 all the way to 178. This is why people buy options. It's like getting on a slingshot, but it's like supercharges the slingshot and then go straight to the promised land. The only thing that's different is you might lose an equivalent amount of money on the way down. If you buy the stock, you're only going to lose 100% if it goes out of business. But in this case, or if it goes to zero, let's call it. But in this case, you lose all of your money even if it stayed at 172. So this is why people load up on calls, because it gives you the chance to make a lot more with a lot less. But again, on the stock market, high risk, high reward. This is how this works. High risk, high reward. But if this keeps coming down, and we're on a 1 hour chart, let's take a look. Let's put Disney in a bit of let's do some chart work on it. So we have a flat line of support, but we have a descending line of resistance. Let's try to do this. Right? So we're trying to break out of this, like just straight up, just bam, right? We want to see that. We want to see this thing get over here, come back down, bounce off of this, get squeezed up in here, and then bam, we want to see it run up out of that. Because it's showing a lot of buying. People are loading up on this basically at 175. People are loading up on this, and then they're selling, but notice the selling pressure and the buying pressure are getting closer and closer to each other, which is a sign that this thing could bam, bam, run. Somebody said, look at Apple, I got you. Shout out to everybody who got in the building. If you just getting here, you got to let me know where you from, baby. This is a roll call. This is a head count. Shout out to Apple. Apple, I'm telling you, you never want to bet against Apple long term. Discord family in the building. Shout out to you. Notice the cat stopped talking. Notice that Apple is going back up to the 150 mark, baby. Again, though, Apple has found a significant amount of resistance up there. A significant amount of resistance, which means this could take us straight to a solid put option. But again, if you're getting on a put option on Apple, remember what you're betting against. You're betting against the biggest dog in the game. So you will want to get in and get out. Like, for example, if Apple, let's say that we could see the future, right? Let's go into the past. So then we could use it as an example. Apple, long term, when you look at Apple, it's been running up literally forever, right? There's some times when it comes down. But let's use it as an example. Let's say when Apple went to 150, boom. You know this is a strong resistance. It showed resistance there in the past. It came back, showed resistance again. We got a double top. Boom, boom, double top. You bet on the way down with a put. However, you see it reverse, you get out. You get out of that. And then you made your money on the way down by buying a put. Now notice, it came down even further, but this is Apple. It could easily break through a resistance and then go to all-time highs again. You don't want to bet against Apple for too long. You want to, if you do bet against it, you want to get in, get out. You already know how I tell you. I'm going to give you the tools so you can know how to fish. That's what we talking about, baby. And again, shout out to CrowdStrike, yo. Straight up banger. I love seeing this. I love seeing this. Of course, it's going to come down a little bit, but this is a banger. I wonder if this is the all-time high. Nope, not even close. Not even close. Just about 170 is all-time high. I guess that is pretty close. That is pretty close. And here we go. Let's go back to, where were we? AMC again. Let's see if we broke out of that downtrend that we were looking at. AMC. AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. We still in that channel, family. We're still in this channel, this red tunnel right here. Somebody said dirty Jersey in the building. I never heard it called that. That's crazy. I'm going to take your word on that. I'm going to take your word on that. Boston in the building. I see you. Greeted from Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. Somebody said, I love when you highlight it in blue. Just for you. You know I got you. You already know I got you, baby. Now, here we go. We're trying to bounce off of this support line right here. But notice, we've been in this channel, this red downtrend, basically all day. All day. We want to see it break when we get to this $40 or $38 mark. We'd like to see it break out of this and turn into an uptrend. Baltimore's in the building. Somebody said Jersey is dirty. Yikes. Portland, Oregon is in a building. If you're just rolling in, let us know where you from, baby. Let us know where you from. Somebody said you're from Chile, if I'm saying that correctly. Shout out to you. Palm Beach, Florida in the building. Pittsburgh. Funny thing, family, I've never been to most of these places. Most of these places that you're from would be new to me. That's the funny thing about people saying they want to go on vacation. Discord family in a building, let's get it and let's go. Singapore, never been there. Most of these places I've never been. Somebody said Japan is in a building, I see you. I've never been there. And then after the pandemic and everything like that, that really slowed everything down. We got Alabama in the building, Illinois in the building. Delray Beach, Florida is in the building. Tennessee is in the house. Let us know where you from, baby. Let us know where you from. The Carolinas in our building. Toronto, the city.
Are you interested in moving your company's phone system to the Microsoft 365 business phone system and increasing your adoption of Microsoft Teams?
What is going on, guys? Today I want to look at AMC stock and give you guys a price prediction for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow could be a huge day. Today could have been a huge day. Every day could be a huge day. Now let's just picture this for a second, right? Every single day is a normal day, right? You wake up tomorrow, or whether it be a week from now, a year from now, 6 months from now, who knows what day it is, right? You wake up, you feel the same. You look outside, you have the same exact view. You go to the bathroom, you look the same, right? And then you come back to your office, your room, you check your phone, right? You see the AMC stock is trading at $20,000 per share. And then in your head, you have that voice. It was all worth it. All the apes were right. All the stress, everything was worth it. All the due diligence, all the YouTube videos I watched, all the time, energy that I wasted for this stock was worth it. We have to speak this into existence, guys, because this is going to be the truth one day, right? At least for myself. I know that one day, guys, it's going to happen. I just don't know when. Now, with that being said, we have to also prepare, right? We have to get ready for what could be the biggest short squeeze of our lifetime. And how do you get ready for that? Well, you chart out the stock, right? You know what technical levels are, and you know exactly when to buy the dip, right? Because in instances like this, guys, this is how I play it, right? I play instances like this with a risk in mind, right? And with that risk in mind, I also have a play in mind in my head where I understand this is how much I'm risking. If I lose this much art, I'm out of it completely. As in, right, if I have, let's say an example, I have $5,000 max that I'm willing to put into, let's say, AMC stock, right? After I put that $5,000 in, and let's say AMC stock goes to zero, I'm not ever going to put in more money just because of the fact that I did lose all that money, unless I do have more money coming in, right? Meaning, I'm willing to hold $5,000 worth of AMC stock, whether it goes all the way to zero or all the way up to, let's say, $100,000 per share, right? Because that's the amount I am willing to risk, and I'm willing to lose that much of an amount. So that being said, if you play any meme stock, anything, right? Any stock that does possibly have high volatility, right? In a stock like AMC, actually, I should say there's no stock like AMC, but a stock that could have been like AMC. You have to play them with that risk in mind. Forget all the FUD, forget all the hype, forget everything, and just be yourself for a second and take a deep breath and understand, guys, this could be a life-changing moment, right? But who knows how long the hedge funds really have. So with that being said, I want you guys to just risk what you are willing to lose, because it scares me, right? It scares me seeing that some people in these different social media platforms are saying, I put all my life savings, this and that. Like, that's not safe, right? I definitely do agree with a lot of people that it is, and it could be life-changing. But I definitely also think that priorities and just having money in case something